Good morning, Modern Steaders.
Good morning. I think it's gonna be nice out.
I don't know. It's a nice brisk 33 right now. I don't know if it's gonna be nice or not, but we've been waiting months and we finally got our off-grid internet for up at the off-grid house. So we're gonna be installing that today and getting it hooked up.
You gonna let me in, guys? Girls?
Come on, Moose. So we ended up getting Starlink for our off-grid internet. We've been waiting over a year for this. I found it last year. It was available in our area and I hemmed and hawed about getting it. And then once I just finally decided I was gonna place the order, it was unavailable. So then I just kept keeping an eye on their website, Starlink, to see when it was coming up available in our area. And you could pre-buy it last summer. And it was supposed to ship the springtime, and then it never shipped, and they just got shipped out. I got it about 3 weeks ago now. I have one more piece ordered for it that I was waiting to get before we installed it. But right now, up at the off-grid property, we've been using this Verizon wireless jetpack system, and our service expired for the month. So if I want to keep going, I have to pay 80 bucks again for this, or we can just pick up the Starlink. One of the things I will say I'm kind of disappointed about the Starlink is it doesn't come with a mount to mount it on the house. It comes with a stand. And I don't know most places that could just put their satellite dish out somewhere on a stand and it would be fine. It's a heavy duty stand, it's all metal, but it doesn't come with a bracket to mount it to your house. I had to order the bracket to mount this to the house, and I ordered that with Starlink. And that was supposed to ship the same time as the Starlink, but it hasn't, and it still hasn't shipped yet. So instead of waiting, we're going to use a regular satellite dish bracket to hook it up to the house. It's not going to be the perfect fit, but it'll work for now. It's going to be kind of ugly too. I will say the bracket that Starlink makes to hook this up to your house looks nice. So we ended up getting the new and updated version of Starlink. It's the rectangle one. When they first came out about a year, however long ago they first started selling them, they were a round dish. Now they're rectangle. So we have this in the kit. It comes with 75 feet worth of your cable, and then it comes with like your router base. There is no way to plug in to Ethernet on this. If you want to plug into Ethernet, there's an extra cable you got to get, or an adapter that you would plug in, and then you could plug into your house for Ethernet if you have it. Otherwise, you got to go wireless. So we need to get this set up outside and make sure the location that I have planned for it is going to work. Starlink comes with an app, and I want you to check the area where you got to put it to see how you're gonna get for service. So I'm gonna scan that up on the ladder. All right. Gotta view results and see what it says about the location. I may want to find a better spot. I first tried that being on the ground, and I got the same result as if I went up on the ladder. So I'm gonna try, I'm gonna see if I have any obstructions on this side of the house. This one says even worse. All right, let's try the back side of the house. I don't know if that last bit got me or not, but the best spot for Starlink, it's saying, is up on the hill, which you'd have no place to mount it. So that's telling me that the house is obstructing it a little bit. So I think once we mount it on the house in the front up a little bit, we're gonna have a little bit of obstruction from the roof, but for the most of it, it's gonna be good. It's been so nice out, and now that I decide to do this project, it's not gonna be nice. It's cold and windy. So I wanna take down this piece of plywood so we can get in behind it and run our wires so they're not exposed. There we go.
Here goes, going up high again.
Favorite place. Oh, even still, that don't wanna. Like, just barely.
Will it work?
It worked. So we already have the house spray foam insulated. So we're in the roof right now. So I'm trying to go down at an angle so we'll come out of the spray foam. Hoping that'll work, but you know how that goes.
I did not see it come through, so it's gonna be a little bit of a hunt, I think.
So we're all the way in as far as this will go. So that tells me we're still up in the roof. So we need to come more down at an angle. I'm trying to think if we have something we could like ram through there.
I know what.
Break the foam that's longer.
The thing that stirs the mud.
Maybe that might work. All we need is just a hole to run the cable through, and then we're gonna run it down and in.
All right, we'll see if we see anything come through this time. Hopefully, because we can get a move on this project. I guess my idea was a good idea, but the pole or the piece on it to poke through is too long, so we gotta find something shorter. I see it! Oops, sorry.
You got it? Okay, I'll come on inside now and see what I can do.
I got a little too excited about that.
So the plug end on this is like a USB drive almost, or like a bigger cell phone charger. It's got to be proprietary to Starlink, so it's not an Ethernet or anything. So it comes with 75 feet worth of cable, 2 different ends, and then you can get extensions, I think, of like 150 feet. So this should be enough for what we need.
I see it.
Coming down.
Yeah. Yeah.
When it comes down, if you want to grab it and walk it to the other side, like the greenhouse wall,
Okay, I need a little more.
and I'll feed it here.
Almost. All right. Okay.
Yeah, get walk and I'll feed it.
I'm all the way to the other wall. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah.
Before I stick this out the foam, I'm just gonna put some tape over the end so I don't get foam stuck in that little plug.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I was thinking it wouldn't be fun if it all got full of foam. I'm not going to worry about getting fancy with this bracket because this is only temporary. Once we get the right one, I'll change this out. So I don't like the way this is going to look right now, but it's what we have to work with at the moment. I don't want to finish closing this in yet because our new mount, when we get it, I might want to do something different. So we're going to leave this piece down and leave this hanging. I'll get a piece of tape, cover that hole. But that'll get us up and running for the day. Alright, the Starlink is booting up. It's doing really good. But it keeps shutting off and rebooting and relearning where the different satellites are. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes and we'll do a speed test. All right, the Starlink's been up and running for a little bit now. I just shut down the app. I'm reopening it. It says we're online. I want to do a speed test and see what we're getting for speeds. Right now, it's saying, so 157 megabytes download speed, had 7 megabytes upload speed, and now it's checking the router. And we are getting 148 download and 8 upload, and now it is checking it again, and it is saying, wow. 333 megabytes of download and now we're getting 265 megabytes upload. That is gonna be really fast. What we have at the house right now is nowhere near this, so this is gonna be really good for uploading YouTube videos once we're here. That's crazy. So we have iPhone to internet, 157 megabytes download, 11 megabytes upload. The router is getting 148 megabytes download, 8 megabytes upload, and then going back from the iPhone to the router, we're getting 332 download and 265 upload. So we should be in good shape for internet up here. So it costs $500 for the components you get, and then if you need to add anything like the mount, that's separate, and if you need more wire, it's separate. And then it's $99 a month for the internet. I don't think that's too bad. Right now we are paying that amount for our cable internet, and it is a lot slower. Boy, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that wind is fierce out there this morning. All right, so now that we have our wireless internet all hooked up, we can start working on getting our water inside plumbed. If you guys didn't watch, it was either the video before this or a couple of videos before it, we just got the inside water system for our well pump installed, and now I need to hook up all the main lines. And the first thing I want to do is build our water filtration system. We haven't had our well water tested yet, and that's because it just got hooked up and you gotta run the water for a while before you test it. We haven't drank in it, so we don't know if it smells, if there's a lot of sediment in it or anything. So for starters, we're putting in a sediment filter and another filter right here, and this one, the reason I got this second filter is you can use it for another sediment filter, or you can get different filters for the one I just picked up. It's a 5 micron. It's a carbon filter for taste and odor. So if your water isn't that bad, you can just put like another screen in it for sediment, or if your water is different levels of nastiness, you can filter it better. And I know for me, if I don't do it now, it'll be hard to put it in later on because we have a small area to work with. So if we can figure out all of our plumbing right from the beginning with 2 filters in, we'll be better off. I really like how both of these filters come with their own brackets. So we can mount them right to the wall. All right, now comes the fun part, seeing how we can get everything to fit together with the small space we have. So that one would be backed off the wall a little bit further, which is no big deal because we can put like a piece of pine behind this one. All right, so this is the area we have to work with where we can mount all this stuff. So I'm thinking something like this, come over, and then we can run our water lines up and out. Man, that wind is so fierce. So I've already changed my mind. Instead of mounting it up high, I'm going to mount it down low over in this area. The plumbing won't be as neat. We'll have more bends, and we're gonna come down, over, and then we're gonna come back, come out, up, over, and then back up that way. But if we do it up high, then they won't be easy to change the filters. We're gonna have a closet wall for about here, and this is gonna be a pocket door. So we'll have a doorway here, so to change these filters would be a pain. So down in this area, it'll be a lot easier to change the filters out.
We come hold it.
Nope, it'll actually stay just like that for now. I just want it temporary so we can figure out how we want to do everything else now. I got to visualize it. I need to come over. I need to come.
Oh, you got a plumb up there. Oh my
I
goodness.
gotta get from here to here, and then this has got to come back out and go over and up. I gotta come up, over, plumb into this, and then go up and have our main water line come over here, get down to here somewhere for our wash machine, and then plumb all the plumbing that way.
Oh.
So today's gonna take a while, just figuring out how to get everything ran from point A, and we can get to point Z all the way on the other end of the house. So I gotta figure out the best way to get from up here into this filter, because it's got to come into this one first, then through here, and we can come back up over here with the main water line. I got to feed the water tank, and then we're going to go up, and our main feed line is going that way, and then we'll drop down to our washer machine, and then we'll continue that way to get to the kitchen. And we got to figure out the watering for our water spigots and the water for the sink in the greenhouse.
Taking a quick break, just coming in here and enjoy the sunshine in the sunroom. Look at this. So nice. It's not nice outside, but it's nice in here. So what are we doing now?
Now we are hooking up the fittings we need to go from the well pump down to our filters. I got all those the other day because I knew what we were going to need for fittings.
all that noise is the inverters because we have so much sun coming in, so then they have a fan that runs, and so it's not really that noisy, but when we have the walls open, there is that noise. So if you hear that, that's a good sign because we have sun. And I told you, we were in the sunroom and there was that sun coming in and the inverters are going. It's nice, the sun is nice, but it is chilly outside. Pretty windy.
Who put this water tank here anyways?
Good thing you didn't put the walls on already.
Right.
Does it help if your leg's up?
Yeah. Balance.
So we have ordered a drain pan for our water tank. First I ordered it too small and then way too big. So now I think soon we should get the right size and be able to have a drain pan underneath.
So we just got our solar system hooked back up to the new internet we installed yesterday. The Starlink is working well, and right now we are making 11 kilowatts of power and our batteries are 92% charged. And we had the heat on overnight, electric heat. So that is good.
Oh, too late now.
Oh yeah, that'll be nice and secure. Just gotta make sure I don't touch this lever because that'll open up the water.
Goodness.
That would make a mess. Well, that part's connected. Well, it feels good to have more of a reliable internet up at the off-grid property. It's going to be nice to know we have something good, so we're up here full time. We can have a good, reliable internet to upload our videos to YouTube. Unfortunately, the prices I gave you guys are wrong. I got an email while I was editing the video. They just upped their prices. I think it's $100 more for the kit when you buy it, and then they went up $10 more a month on their pricing because of inflation. So it seems like everything is going up nowadays. You just can't help it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish hooking up the filter system. I am short $190, so I gotta go run out and get that tomorrow, and then we can get that going. So thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, share the video, and we'll see you guys right back here in the next video. Bye.